What's going on, Cardinal fans? KMP Kid here, live from the KMP studios here in Tucson, Arizona. This is probably take number 978. I have been trying to get this vlog out for over a week, but man, it has been a busy time, date, and channel. So what I want to talk about today is, well, let's do the knee update, baby. That's what this is all about. I'm gonna combine weeks 2 and 3 just in here, just because, man, it took so long to get this out, and it's really 3 weeks was yesterday, so hey, might as well put out week 3 vlog. So week 2 went okay. We had a little issue actually no, week 2 was great. We started physical therapy. Let's talk about that a little bit. Physical therapy got started, which was great. First time in was at 90 degrees of bend in the knee. Second time in later in the week was already at 120. So things are looking up in that world in respect. So the swelling has gone down a little bit. Part of that is I had my 2-week appointment after post surgery, and they drained a bunch of fluid out. I mean, a lot of fluid out. And so, that's kind of the lead into week 3 a little bit. Week 3, we had a little, as I said, the Sunday, if you remember from last week, the Sunday after surgery, one of my stitches popped open. Drain. We barely got it. We got it stopped. Went in for a wound check the next day. Everything was good. They just put some steri strips on it, and life was moving on. Later in the week, we had another, actually no, it was the following Sunday, we had another issue of it, and this one was like Mount Vesuvius, man. It was a total eruption. A stitch lower down, they had me wearing compression socks because they don't want you to get blood clots when you're going through when you're recovering through this. But I was wearing compression socks, and when I pulled the compression sock up, it had so much pressure that it basically opened up a wound lower down and caused it looked like a geyser coming out, if you're up at Yellowstone. Man, it was freaky. I wish I would have got video of it, though. It was kind of cool and gross all at the same time. So that happened, and then on Thursday again, we get back into the stretch of things, and he actually had went and drained it after that. And so on Thursday, after the end of week 2, saw him. They put a needle in my knee. I know, sounds gross. It hurt like hell. And they took about 100 cc's out. It was a lot. It was 3 vials, 3 huge syringes full of fluid. And that leads us into kind of the train wreck that just started happening afterwards. So that was on Thursday. Friday, Saturday, great, fine. Friday, it was a little bit sore just from the needle. It hurt like hell. So I guess a little bit more than a little bit. But then we came into Sunday. Sunday, I just felt like utter crap, just dog crap. And I woke up early because I wanted to watch the men's basketball team in the Olympics. So I did that. But after that game was over, man, I went back to bed. I was like, man, I can't do it. I gotta go back and get some sleep. I'm dying here. And so I did that. I literally slept all day on Sunday. All day. It was not good. You could tell something was wrong. Saturday night was also kind of a key night. It's where I started, it's like my skin, it felt like my skin was on fire, kind of. It was just all over my body, not around the knee, but just everywhere. And then, Saturday night and Sunday night were just awful nights, just terrible nights, sleeps. I'm hot and cold. I got a damn chili pad in my bed, and keep the air conditioner at 73 because I'm hot blooded for some reason. And man, I was hot, I was cold, I was hot, I was like constantly changing the temperature on that damn chili pad from cold, hot. And it wasn't good. And so when I woke up on Monday morning, I felt okay, but I didn't feel great, and went into physical therapy on Monday, and my knee was really red, really, really red. I'll throw some pictures in there. Just kind of, I took some pictures, at physical therapy. I even have some, before from physical therapy the week before where it looked great. The incision looked great. Everything looked great. But now you could see that it was red. It was pretty much expanding. My physical therapist did not want to touch it, man. She's like, She had another PT come over and look at it, and he was like, oh, no, 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 no. We're not doing physical therapy today. And so he sent me straight. They sent me pretty much straight over to my surgeon's office, do a wound check. His assistant looked at it, was like, yeah, you should probably go see your infectious disease doctor. So if you don't remember, back in March, I had they were going to do the surgery to convert the partial knee replacement to a full knee replacement. When they went in there, I was infected. So that got me sent over to the infectious disease center. They put a PICC line in, and I was on IV antibiotics for 6 weeks. And once that finally cleared, then we were able to get going and move on. Well, fast forward, I've been on antibiotics basically since March 28th, the day of my surgery. I may be on them for the rest of my life. I don't know. Who knows? Uh, and so this is my third PICC line in 6 years. I had one in 2018, one in 2021, and now this one here in 2024. Four, different operations. Every single one came after an operation somehow. In 2018, I had a knee surgery on my right knee, and it wasn't a knee replacement. It was just a meniscus tear, so it was very small. But man, that one flared up and it hurt like hell and did a lot of damage. Almost lost my leg. The second one, I had some major abdominal surgery in 2021 or 2020, but in 2021, I ended up getting a jaw infection and a bone infection in my jaw, and they treated that one, different antibiotics, but still it was a PICC line, and uh, had to deal with that. And then now this one here in 2024 with my knee replacement. So saw him, went to the infectious disease doctor. He's like, oh, did they take a culture of any of the fluid that came out? And so he contacted them, and they didn't. So he wanted me to go in today and go get my knee drained again so they could take some fluid out and go get it cultured. Well, this is going to be a battle of the doctors, man. I'm going to let them fight it out, but my doctor doesn't want to put another needle into my knee because he believes it's a skin infection on my knee. It hasn't grown at all. It's actually receded a little bit, and it feels like it's a little bit better. Definitely not. It's not painful like when my knee got infected last year, at the end of last year. So it's not the same at all. It's not 100% not the same. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, it's swollen, but it was swollen before. But that's just the normal swelling. And it actually looks like some of the infections receded a little bit, and it's gone from red to more of a brownish color. Infectious disease put me on another antibiotic, so yeah, I'm on two. Yay, good times. And so with that one, we went ahead and he's gonna come. He said, since you started this new antibiotic, I want to see you on Monday. So Monday I'll go see him again, and he wants to see if he said skin infections are pretty slow to work with. He goes there because of the fact that there's not a lot of blood circulation, through the skin. So to get the medicine there to do its job, it's a little bit different than it's something that gets a lot of blood flow. So I guess we're gonna wait till Monday. I don't have to see the infectious disease until Thursday next week. So by then, if it hasn't receded or gotten any, look any better, he'll make a decision then whether to stick a needle in my knee or not on Monday. But recovery's coming along. Again, it's not painful. I can walk on it. I went back to using the cane just because I did have a little hitch in the get up, and so I don't want to damage the knee internally or the stitches internally because those take 8 weeks to heal. And we're only, just finishing. I'm only 3 weeks out of surgery as of yesterday. So we don't want to do any damage to the inside. So I'll still use the cane, moderately as needed, just so I don't do something stupid. And Lord knows I can do something stupid. And so we're we're going. We're trudging forward. Everything is doing okay. I don't have those night sweats. I've slept great since Monday. Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. I've slept fantastic. So um, I think things are they're a lot different than what they were back in when it got infected in December last year. So I think we're good there. I think we're okay. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to freak out because Lord knows I can freak out. uh, but we're going strong, going good here, and I wanted to get this vlog out. I've been trying to get this damn vlog out for over a week, so we'll just combine this one into week 2, 3 update. As for that, beyond it's football season already. It is hard to believe. It was cool seeing everybody up at the stadium over the weekend. Love seeing all your pictures, man, over at the stadium. All your videos of the players making plays and doing great things. I cannot wait to get back. I'm not going to be there for the preseason game. I've already sold those tickets, so that's out of my hands now. I wasn't planning. We don't tailgate for the preseason anyways, so I need to get this knee healthy, and I don't want it. I don't want it around crowds. I just want to keep it low key on the mend, baby. That's what we got to do, because I don't want something stupid to happen, and I just want to make things right and get her done. And with that, that's staying away from crowds. It's I don't need to climb stairs up and down, all that stuff. Even though I probably can, I've had to go up curbs and those types of things, and it doesn't hurt. The knee feels fan freaking tastic. So it's just a little swollen right now. We're just gonna call it swollen, Swoleville. I'm swole, and we're gonna call it that for now. And life is okay. We're moving forward, and I can't wait for football, man. Thursday night football, the night with the Hall of Fame game. I'm gonna miss all you guys out there in Canton. Man, I wish I was there. I talked to Troy Landrum earlier in this year, and we talked on the phone for a long time, and I really want to get back out to Canton. But this stupid knee got in the way and just didn't allow me to do it this year. So hopefully next year we're gonna work towards it for next year, and that's my number one goal is gonna be there. I'm actually thinking about traveling to at least one, maybe two games this year. I know I said I wasn't traveling at all this year. We got to work on the house, blah blah blah. Um, but I got a great contractor. He'll do shit when I'm not here. Got to figure out something with my dogs now that my daughter and son-in-law don't live in Arizona anymore, so we don't have dog sitters anymore. But we'll see. Uh, we'll figure something out to deal with those pepperonis. Uh, all right, one last thing before we call this a day. Um, let's talk about fan of the year. Yeah, I know it's a crazy topic. There are so many great fans out there, and some nominees out there. And Dwayne Schumann is one of them. Kenny Salinas, man, he's a great guy too. But I got to throw my ring in the hat for the president of KMP Tailgate. There wouldn't be a KMP without Jay Hastings, man. And so I got to throw his name in the hat. I know his wife is submitted him. I'm going to put the link in the description below so you can not go vote for Jay, baby. I'm going to be plugging him all season long. When you put together, I don't think people understand how hard it is to put together a tailgate of the size that we do. I think we routinely get 150, 200 people to each tailgate. It gets crowded, it gets packed, but it's a lot of fun. We have a great time in there, and we do this. We don't do this for money. We don't do it for fame. We do it because football is family to us, and so we enjoy everybody that shows up. And this year, we in the past we've been started taking donations in the past through Tail Greeter, and all that money's going to go to Children's Hospital. And you know, it's not me to make money. I got a job. I don't need extra cash to go out there and live my life. I'm well paid. My wife says I'm a well paid janitor at Raytheon. So um, this to me, I want to give back to the community, and that's to me that's more important than anything. I got a lot of donations into prostate cancer because that's what took my father. I got a lot of out there for Alzheimer's because that's what took Lee's father. Um, and so Children's Hospital is close to Jay's heart because uh, his son Colt is got cochlear implants in his ears, and they worked with them to get him to be able to hear, and that to me that's inspiring, and I live for that stuff, man. I love I may look like an idiot, but I got a heart, and my heart says, we need to raise more money to help other people out that are in need, um, because we're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. Um, and so I gotta throw my hat in there for Jay, because to organize what we do on the games, and it's not just the home games. When we travel as KMP, Jay finds a spot for us to all hang out and meet up. In Nashville, when we went to Tennessee, he got Dirk Bentley's the whole upper floor reserved for us, and that's what he does. That's what he does. He goes and scopes those places out and gets the right spot for the KMP family to come hang out. And on game day, here in Arizona, you know, we're we're designing menus based upon the teams that we're playing, and so he's coordinating with each and every member of the KMP family. What are we bringing for for meals so that we don't a lot of times we do cook-offs, like Seattle when we do our clam chowder cook-off. Yeah, everybody brings a clam chowder and people get votes on it. It's a fun time, and within KMP, it's a good time to razz one another about whose was good, whose was great, and Bex usually comes out of a can. It's just the way it is. This is the way it works. He doesn't know how to make clam chowder, so he's gonna lose forever. can't bring canned food to a cook-off. That's just crazy. Got to make it yourself. Well, when we play Kansas, every time if we play Kansas City, we're doing ribs. When we're doing the Rams, we're doing street tacos. So hey, by the way, first home game, Rams. That's right, home opener against the Rams. We're gonna have the street tacos out there. I'm gonna be making birria. I love birria. Oh man, I had the greatest birria enchiladas last weekend. It was incredible. So that's why I think when you put together something that brings people together and coordinate it the way Jay does, he's just a master at doing that. And so I think he is 100% dedicated. Should be our fan of the year for this year. He does everything over and above. I won this back in 2004. 2003, inducted in 2004. It's been 20 years since I've been back to the Hall of Fame. I want to get out there again. I really, really want to get out there. I love the new program too. I think the new program is cool because you get to go to the Super Bowl. They promote you the team promotes you and does a lot of things. A lot of things that didn't exist back when Visa was running the program, and I didn't really get. I had to pay for my own trip to Canton, but that's okay, because that's what it was back then. And I think the NFL has come a long way. The Cardinals have come a long way with this fan of the year, and it's not just the Cardinals; it's a whole NFL. All 32 teams pick one. They pick an international fan as well, and so let's find that international fan as well, along with Jay, here in AZ, because that man is blood, sweat, tears, Arizona man. He's there. He's there every game. Hasn't missed a game in in about 20 years. I think he's been a season ticket holder for 21, 22 seasons. I'm going on 23. And this tailgate started randomly, just from a meeting. We parked next together once, about 14, 15 years ago, and he's an engineer. I'm an engineer. We hit it off, and the next thing you know, we're good. So I'm gonna wrap it up with that on that note, and we're gonna vote for Jay. That's what I want to do. I want to vote for Jay. Hastings and everything that he does to put together KMP Tailgate, because man, it's hard work. It's dedicated work. And it's not just home games too. He sets up stuff for traveling and everything. So let's go Jay Hastings, baby. We got you. KMP family for faux show. We definitely got this, and I want to say thanks to everybody who's watching these videos. Let's like and subscribe it, man. I want to get this out there. I want to show what knee replacement recovery is. I'm actually putting together my gym back in my garage, so that just got the floors done last weekend, or I think it was on Friday last week. Just got those done. Want to be able to use my gym as my physical therapy and get back in the swing of things. So I want to get this vlog rolling, baby, and get Jay's name out there for Fan of the Year, because I will tell you, he lives, breathes, sleeps Arizona Cardinals. Every Sunday is like Christmas for that guy. With him dressing up, the way we all dress up, it's a good time, and the KMP Tailgate's a great time. So let's get this rolling, and God bless. Thank you very much. And like, subscribe, share. Let's get this out there. Love you, folks. Peace.